feminists have made it where they can have hot girl summers and do this crazy stuff and then be
get a hall pass. It's like they get a hall pass to
but
go
they don't
out.
because nobody's gonna. Once you start living that lifestyle, you start just saying things like you don't need a man and it's just sex or whatever, and it's going to really come back in the long run to hurt you. It might be fun for now, but the things that you're carrying to a relationship, a guy that really wants a wife, is gonna be like, nah. Guys that want a wife. They don't want a modern woman that could be a wife. They want a wife, just like the woman that's wants a traditional woman wants a traditional husband.
Let me ask you something. Yeah. Do you believe we're meant to be monogamous?
Wow,
that's a big one. I don't think we're meant to be monogamous, but we realize it's better to behave that way, especially when it comes to raising kids and having a family and getting married. But I don't think there's anything rooted in our DNA that makes us only want to be with one person ever. I think that's something we kind of decided and figured out over time. You know what? It's a lot better to only have one partner and raise and start a family with this one partner.
I think I'm going to answer the question, but it might take...
It's a big question. Yeah,
it is. I'm going to answer. But this is an opportunity to insert this thing, personal conviction and relationship. If you have relationship and personal convictions where multiple women and multiple men have a stab at you, Christ does that, right? Christ does that. But then before that, if we adhere to humanity, how do communities evolve? With family and relationship, then community. Humanity evolves that way. How does that happen? When you have a father, a mother, and children, and then they go display it. We can agree that a healthy individual, both parents. Now somebody going to deflect them out. Oh, there's some people that are healthy with that. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay, I'm not this is one of my pet peeves. Is like, yeah, but some people run red lights too. How is that relevant? I get it, but let's just take the tangibles and go in that direction, because we can go into some people eat snakes, but it's not. I like barbecue. Right. So monogamy works. It works. It's healthy for humanity. It's healthy when there's a father and a mother and raising children together. Do you agree that's healthy for community? Absolutely. So we can look at statistics that show crime in areas go down when there's fathers, mothers, neighbors raising children. It takes a village to raise a child. That's true. So we know those rules. We know those rules. The question that you asked me is do I believe in monogamy? I believe in humanity process. I believe in that because it works and it's healthy and it's God's divine nature for us. It's God's divine nature for us to have family and nurturing from male and female so they can go display that to their kids and they're learning. So when you say, do I believe in that? The answer will be yes, but when it's healthy, when it's for the organic nature to have male, woman raise kids and family touches community and community touches nations and so forth. And nations touch the world. That's the cycle. It starts with a man finding a woman attractive. He can't healthily date that woman with multiple women there and adhere to his family, because what happens if he gets that other woman pregnant? Now what happens is there's two women sharing one man for two families. Now you have some discord of neglect. Now one of those sons are gonna pick up some weed and you see what I'm saying? All the things that could happen. Right. So if we just look at the main key problem, family is a blessing. Family is something that I embrace and I can't go against, because science, statistics, and archaeology is credible. History is credible. Those things are credible because we can look in verbal history. We can look at physical history. We can look at written history. And the Bible, for example. Like the Bible. Yeah. Yeah. And we can see that family, man, woman, children, community, nations, regions, nations, world. The world is better with family than it is with So
it's more peaceful with family
yes,
too.
yeah. And like you can look at the statistics when there are families in areas. Look at the crime when there are less families, when it's individual isolation and everybody's doing stuff. But that guy that has multiple wives, somebody's going to be neglected. Somebody's going to go and have struggle. Somebody's going to have a time where they're going to have to probably do something that has low integrity. But it starts with that one-on-one, mile-on-mile. So the answer is yes. And that the reason is because of history tells that it's successful.
Yeah.
History tells us that when you have a man and a woman and you have family united, it's better for community. It's better for humanity.
It is.
But when so we can't knock that reality. Somebody can say, "No, you still don't agree," but look at the statistics and look at look at what happens when there's some delusions, some dysfunctional families and things like that happens.
Sometimes kids still have a perfect mom and dad in the house and they still end up doing drugs, whatever. It's not everyone, but like I said, statistically speaking, it's families that stick together end up providing more benefits to the world than not.
Correct. That's correct. So if we know that, and if that's I truly believe it's reality. If one day we got to come back and say that was wrong, I'll be the first to be like, oh yeah. No, it's not good. Family sucks. It's not good.
Right.
But right now, my answer is that family is good.